Hello, this is your teacher Yasir Ali, and today I am here with one more carousel tutorial. Basically, I have received some of the queries that how to include more than one carousel, all carousel in a single web page. So let's get started with multiple carousels on a single page. If you did not subscribe this channel, go ahead down the subscribe button and don't forget to press the bell icon in order to receive the latest notifications from this channel. So let's get started with the multiple carousel. So we have all set with the basic environment of all carousel. Actually, we are having this one parent div which with the name with the class name slider, and inside it we are having these four elements which we want to scroll. So if I check the output of this code, I'll definitely be having this kind of four divs in a single parent div. So right now, first of all, let's add a carousel functionality on this single carousel. How to do that, you know it already, that all we need to do is to give it a class like all carousel. And then after that, one more step that we have to do is to include this script tag, and inside this script tag, just go to this carousel2 website and grab some setup code of JavaScript from here. Just copy it and paste it just below. So right now we don't need responsiveness because we are not talking about, or we are not interested in it. Just remove the extra code, and this is what actually, and one more parameter I need, number of items 4. No, it's not item, rather items 4. And if I check the output now, what I'll be getting is the height is shrinked, and this is the known reason, because of the known reason that we know that we don't have to give the explicit width in our own CSS. So I remove that width to get this issue fixed. So this is what actually a single carousel works like. And now if I want to add one more carousel just below it, what I need to do is before doing that, let me copy the same portion, because I don't have enough time to design another portion like that. So just two sliders, and if I click this one, this is one, this is second. And how to control both of these differently? Right now both of these have the same properties and same functionality. For example, if I just add one more option, a feature of auto move. So what is that? Basically it is something like autoplay and then autoplay timeout. So what it will be like, if I enable this feature of autoplay like true, and what I'll be getting as output is both will play together, which is not desirable actually, because we want to control both of these differently with the different timeouts or autoplay timeout. So let's get this one, autoplay timeout feature, and give it a time in milliseconds. Let's suppose 2000 means 2000 milliseconds, which means 2 seconds. So here it goes, both work at the same time. So what if I want them separately? So before in fact doing this, let's put it inside the jQuery document.ready function. Document.ready, and then a callback function, and inside this callback function let's paste that code again. So now in order to control both of these sliders differently, let's have slight changes. First of all, I need to access it with the unique ID, the ID of both must be different. Let's call it 1, and let's call this one as 2. You have to give it a meaningful name, right? So this 1 and 2 doesn't make sense for now. And now let me take a variable which is called 1, slider 1 or something like that, and then select that ID with the ID selector of jQuery like 1 and store it in a variable 1. Same to be done for number 2. Let's select this item having ID 2 and store it in a variable 2. And now what you need to do is, instead of selecting it with the class, just write 1 dot all carousel to control the first one, and then copy this whole portion like this one, this whole portion, paste it once more just below and give it a reference of the ID which we have stored in the variable called 2. So now let's do that. Let's change the time, in fact, in order to see the difference between their slides. So let's do that. Yes, now look at this. This is different and this has now become different. So let's change the number of items in both cases. Let's suppose I want 3 items in first slider and 4 in second one. Yes, this is what actually we are having in a old slider. So we are now capable of adding more than one sliders, old sliders or old carousels in a same page. If we want to add as many as we want, in fact we can use the same logic by creating many different, by referencing many different portions with the ID selector, and then refer them with that ID one by one. So you can add 2, 3, 4, 5 or as many carousels as you want. So this is what actually we had this in our today's tutorial. I hope so you really liked it. If you did, so please share it with your friends, and once again don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you very much.